Hello. Good evening, guys. Good evening. Welcome. Queen Pumi here. Tell me where you're watching me from. I see 3 people are watching me. I know it's late. There was a time change here, so our time is like more hours ahead of Zambian time. So I was confused in the time change. So I'm sorry. Next time I'll try to adjust my time, because now I don't know, is it 22 hours Zambian time? So I have to adjust my meetings to come a little bit earlier. It's 12 noon over here, but we adjusted our time. So that's why I'm here a little bit later, because we adjusted our clocks an hour ahead. So sorry, guys. I will try to be here earlier, an hour earlier, like it will be 11 o'clock my time. So welcome. Tell me where you're watching me from. Today we're just going to continue our conversation from yesterday. We looked at the assassination of Honorable Levy Mkandawire. So I just want to read your comments, and there are a few discussions that we can talk about now. So guys, welcome, share in your groups. I'm also going to share in my groups so we can have more people join in to watch us. Otherwise, it's really sad. We lost someone, very important political figure yesterday, and I have a lot of comments in my post yesterday, so I just wanted to discuss the posts that were shared, and also talk about what is happening. If you can see, there is celebration in the PF camp. They are celebrating, and it's really, really sad. So I'm just going to go ahead and share in my groups before I get started. Otherwise, welcome, guys, and tell me where you're watching me from. I'll just take a few minutes. Please share, so we can have a lot of people to join us. I know it's late. If you're unable to watch, you can watch tomorrow. You can follow up tomorrow and watch what we are going to discuss today. All right, so let me just share. I know there's a lot of breaking news. Lusambo lost his seat, which is really good news. I was so happy to see that there are a few judges who are honorable and doing their job, being honorable and just doing what they're supposed to be doing. So bear with me, guys. I'm just going to share in my groups before we get started. Yes. So welcome, guys. Share in your groups. Sorry, I'm late today. We had a time change, so you guys are 1 hour ahead. So we have put an hour to our time. So it's like 12 p.m. and you guys, it's much later at night. But welcome. Share in your groups today. I just want to discuss the comments from yesterday's post. Yesterday we had a live broadcast yesterday, and we had a lot of comments in the live broadcast, and I just wanted to share the comments and let's discuss about this death. And if you're just joining me, my name is Pumulos Tumbeko. I'm a political advocate as well as human rights advocate. And the reason I am here today is I would like to advocate for peaceful transition of power, as well as peaceful, peaceful relationship between the ruling party and the opposition party. As we all know, Zambia is a signatory to the Human Rights Declaration, and we are supposed to have peaceful transition of power, as well as we have the right of affiliation to a political party of our choice. It does not mean that if we choose political party A or political party B, we sign our death sentence. And this is what we have seen. The killing of our honorable member of parliament is really, really unfortunate. It didn't have to happen, because Zambia is a democracy and every human being should be free to belong to a political party of their choice without a threat to their life, without any violence, or finally, for example, in this case, we have a minister who paid the ultimate price by belonging to UPNG with his life. So guys, it's really, really sad that, it has come to this, that people are dying, people are being killed because they belong to a particular political party. It should not be the case. And I am here as a human rights advocate to talk to youths, to talk to everyone, all its stakeholders, that let's have peace in Zambia. Let's respect each other's political choices. No one has to die. And the thing is, a lot of people, we have problems because a lot of people think politics is a career. Politics is not a career. Politics is service. If you go into politics, you are just supposed to be paid a basic living wage to enable you and your family to survive. But what we have seen is, because of corruption, a lot of Zambians, they go into politics to enrich themselves, which shouldn't be the case. So I'm just here urging all of you to say, if you want to be a politician, those who are already in politics, please, politics is not a business. No, politics is a service. So we have seen the abuse of power. That's why we have all this violence, people not accepting that they lost elections and just try to, do all kinds of things, to stay in power or to eliminate their opposition. So it's really unfortunate. I see Musa, you are here. Welcome. Do you have a few words? You are on mute, Musa. Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. And
good evening,
Brother Eddie. And the viewers.
Yes. So your signal is bad. Can you remove your video? You are on mute. Can you unmute and then remove your video? Maybe your signal will be better.
Okay, thank you so much. I think you can hear me now.
There is an echo. So if you remove your video and just be on audio, I think the signal will be better.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to have a platform to say my view. If I go to my point, I would love to.
Okay, can you remove? Can you reconnect again? Your audio is very bad. It's very bad. Your audio is very bad. So maybe you can try to reconnect. Yes, so we have Musa. Yes, can you go on without the video? Fred, I see you, Fred from Kitwe. How are you? Palale, I see you. Welcome, Palale. We are late. Sorry, we are late. We have a miscommunication in the time. But we are here, guys. We are talking about the murder of Honorable Levy. And today I just want to read the comments from what people were saying about yesterday's live. So I'm just going to read the comments. Yes, so we have Honorable Musa has got bad reception, so he has dropped his call. Has dropped out of the meeting. But I wanted to talk about the comments from yesterday's Zoom meeting. We had a lot of people who attended the meeting, and there's a lot of comments which I want to share what people feel about what happened about the death of our honorable MP. So welcome, guys. So let me find, yes, I just want to share the comments today because a lot of people participated in yesterday's video. We have over 10,000 people who viewed that video yesterday, and a lot of very comments which I want to share how people feel, because it's really important. Everything you share to me, I read the comments, and sometimes I give a feedback. So I'll just read the comments, some of the comments that were shared yesterday. So Joyce Mulema says, this is very, very sad and very disappointed that the new government remains sleeping, and for how long, Mr. President? Yes, so, and the next comment is from Elias Elasto Chilongo. Mr. Elasto Chilongo says, sorry, the comment disappeared. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. So we are in the comment section. I'm just reading the comments from yesterday's live. We have over 10,000 people who viewed the video and a lot of comments. So today I just wanted to share the comments so that we know what people are thinking. Peter says, we said that cage all the criminals, including Lungu himself. That's when we'll see peace in the country. Martin Mwansa says, don't set the country on fire. So Martin Mwansa is against discussing what happened. So for me, my opinion is we are a free country. We have freedom of speech. You know, if something happens, we have a right to discuss what's going on. You know, the people have to know what's going on. And we already have a police service that is compromised. So we have to expose all these things that are happening. Me, I'm a human rights activist. And by talking here, I'm not doing any harm to anyone. We can all discuss and see what is actually happening, what happened and how it happened. And talking about these things help us prevent these similar incidences happening in future. Because if we ignore things, this is how things become a bigger problem by ignoring them. And then Constance says HH needs to act fast for our safety and his own safety. So I think this is very true. A lot of people are concerned about the slow pace in implementing the change. The campaign promises were as soon as we change government, we are going to arrest the criminals, everyone is going to be brought to book. But that hasn't happened. And yesterday we saw a member of parliament was killed brutally, a violent killing. It is very, very unfortunate and very sad. I know today there was a lot happening, like they were swearing in members of parliament, there were a lot of court proceedings, and this kind of overshadowed the death which happened yesterday. You know, people lost a father, a family lost a loved one, a mother lost a son. We just can't forget about this guy whose life was cut short just because he belonged to a political party. And if we are not careful, there could be more similar deaths. So we are here to talk. We are here to expose all the injustices and make sure they don't happen again. Zambia is a democracy. People should be in a political party of their choice. Bismarck says our government is too weak. We need to cage all criminals in PF. This is true. Yes. And, you know, and basically everyone is agreeing. The comments are similar, you know. Everyone is saying the government should, New Dawn government should act fast enough and arrest the criminals. So this is what I wanted to say, guys. Share the video. I know it's late. Share the video in your groups with your friends so that we have to hold the government accountable. I know a lot of people, they are offline now because a new Dawn government is in place. But even though the new Dawn government is in place, the changes. When we were campaigning, we were saying every day, we want change, but the change is very slow. In the PF, they are controlling all major functionalities of the government. Even I hear that the youths who have formed cooperatives, if they identify that you are UPND, they are slow in registering your cooperative or helping you, giving you the help that you need. And this is why we are asking the president to say, we need instant change. We need quick response. It's already been 3 months since the new government. So we need to see changes, guys. So this is why we are here. I'll just read your comments. If you're watching, you can state your comments below. I'm not going to be here long because we talked about it yesterday. So I was just here to, give an overall view to say most of the people, they feel that the new Dawn government is slow in acting. They didn't provide security for our honorable minister, even though he had received several death threats. Why did they not provide security? Moving forward, I think the Ministry of Home Affairs should provide security for all members of parliament, especially the ones who live in Lusaka. If parliament is in session at Mulungushi Motel, they should increase the security there because we don't know. This is just the beginning, So that is my comments, guys. I'm not going to stay here long. If you have a comment, you can write it there, and I'm going to go through the comments now. Yeah, so I have a few comments here. Fred Musiwa, which is very bad in a democratic country like ours. We are only looking up to the police to do their job professionally. And Helen is there watching from Ndola. Hi, Helen. Susan from Kabwe, how are you? And Palale, really wanted to watch this live video, but no bundles. Okay, so it's here. If you follow me on YouTube, you can watch it later. Follow Queen Pumi and follow me on YouTube. If you miss the live broadcast, you can always catch up. But we are here, guys. We are here to talk about what is happening. And we are actually going to be doing more work. We are going to be having more live broadcasts with Nangoma Foundation. We have a lot of projects that we are working on. We are just creating teams at Nangoma Foundation. We have a team for child protective services. We have a team for workers' rights. We have a team for women and children, and we have a team for the girl child. And also, most important, we have a team for the youth empowerment. So if you're interested to work with the Nangoma Foundation, you can inbox me your details, your phone number. I'll send you the requirements. And these 5 projects that we are doing, we are supposed to collaborate with the government. Nangoma Foundation is collaborating with the government. We are just in infancy stage. We are in the implementation stage. So Nangoma Foundation, I'll give an example of the one project or the program that we have is workers' rights and abuse of Zambian workers by foreign investors. So this is a very sensitive and very important project that we have at Nangoma. So what we'll be doing, this protection of workers' rights, will be doing investigations and seeing which companies are violating the workers' rights, starting from pay, safety equipment, working hours, all those things. And I have a panel of about 10 honorable Nangoma youth members who are going out in the field to investigate any of these violation or abuses of workers. So if you want to join the team, or if you know of anyone any employer who is violating the rights of Zambian workers, please inbox me, send me an inbox messenger to my email or to Facebook, and then we can get in touch, because we are going to advocate for fair play, fair pay, fair working conditions throughout our industries in Zambia. We know that there's a lot of human rights violations considering workers in Zambia, and nobody's there to speak for them. So at Nangoma Foundation, we are taking it up to be to advocate for workers' rights. So that's really, really important. We have already received a few reports of some employers, and we'll be working with the Ministry of Labor and also other organizations to make sure that all our workers are treated fairly, with dignity. They are given good pay. They are given safety materials, safety gear such as, clothing, boots, face masks, gloves. We need to make these employers respect our workers and give them the dignity they deserve on their job. So that being said, guys, I'll see you probably next week. I'll try to come in earlier. There was a confusion with the time, and I know today is Friday. A lot of people are not home. So we'll see you guys next week. Eric, you are on. Do you have a comment before I sign off?
Thank you very much, ma'am, for waiting for me. I've been listening to the meeting. Good evening, viewers. And thank you very much. Even if it's late, we really appreciate for that urgency and also waiting to hear. You're always making the work for Nangoma Foundation so easy. So we really appreciate for that concern, because a group of people can only work together if there are other people who are always in the background to support the work. So what you're doing as viewers out there, it really shows that you are really concerned, and we really appreciate, because we cannot stand as an entity alone. We need people like you who are always there in the background, because you always give us the motivation, and we are never going to disappoint you, because we are always here wanting to push things forward and making sure to say you are always happy, because once we do things in a right way, we know to say as Zambian people and those who are supporting us, you're always happy. So thank you very much for the viewers. See you next time. I really appreciate. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you, viewers. I think from now on, we'll make it a schedule to go live more often, because we are gearing to have our programs, our projects to kick off. So we'll plan to meet here 21 hours Zambian time on Monday. Thank you so much for watching. Follow Queen Pumi on Facebook as well as YouTube, and make your comments there. I always read your comments. It's good to have, independent opinions, people like myself, people like Nangoma Foundation, who are speaking for the voiceless and have a view, and a non-partisan view. At this point, we are here to speak, to make sure that everyone is considered in Zambia, whether you are UPND or PF. We are supposed to live as one. We cannot continue to be living as enemies. And that's why our president, Mr. HH, has not fired PF, because he gave them a chance to maybe embrace them as Zambians. But obviously, PF, they do not want to be in a non-partisan country. They want to still be loyal to their party and continue frustrating the people of Zambia. So that's why we are here to say, Mr. President, you have given PF enough time for them to repent of their sins, but they are not. They are still adamant. They still want to be partisan. They have not accepted their loss. So it's really unfortunate. The only thing that can happen now is for the president to actually act mercilessly, because I think the president has given PF enough time for them to repent, which is good, because I think it's too much. Myself, I'm just saying we need action from the president, because he gave them a peace, but what are they doing? You know, they are abusing their peace, and we have seen finally one of his members of parliament was killed yesterday. So this is a wake-up call, and we are here to urge the president to please do something before this situation. It's already out of hand. Killing a member of parliament is not something easy. You know, they have already killed ordinary people. Now they killed a member of parliament at his house, a father, someone's son. I feel for the mother of Honorable Levy. She's crying because not a few months ago she was celebrating to say, my son has made it to parliament. The whole family, they were celebrating. So they have turned their joy into pain and tears, into a curse, which should not have to happen because Mr. Levy decided to be affiliated to UPND. It's really unfortunate. So we are here. I'm going to tag UPND and I'm going to tag Hakainde Hichilema to make sure that he has to act before this country is set on fire. We cannot be having political matters continue when he has the power to stop this. So we thank you for watching, and share this video, like the page, and we'll be here more often. Nangoma Foundation, we are non-partisan. Our goal is just to make Zambia a better country. And we have a lot of projects and programs that we are working to help co-partner with the government and other government organizations and agencies to make Zambia into a better country. So thank you so much and good night.